It's time for our headlines. Now, a Texas wax museum has had to hide its Donald Trump wax statue because people kept punching it. According to the regional manager of Ripley Entertainment, yeah, believe it or not, who owns the museum, he said they punched and scratched the figure and inflicting so much damage that management had it pulled from public view. The wax statue of the worst president in our nation's history is being kept in a back room where no one can hurt him. In other words, Mar-a-Lago. There's just something about the DNA of 81 million Americans that makes them want to punch the hell out of a spoiled, rich wannabe dictator. Unfortunately, 75 million Americans have the DNA that makes them want to kiss and snuggle him. In more Trump news, I know, I want to put him in the past too. But at least 10 Republican Party websites across Florida still think he is the president. According to Indian River County GOP Chair President Jay Kramer, he says, Trump hasn't conceded, and it's our opinion the election was stolen. It's important to make a statement and to make sure the statement stays relevant for the next 3.5 years. At what point do we just quit Florida? It's like a dad refusing to acknowledge his gay son. At some point, you just have to move on, leave him behind. Wait, I may have to rethink that analogy. But on the other hand, I respect the commitment to not living in reality. I mean, if I were Florida, I'd decide to believe in that all the Golden Girls were still alive, or Like a Virgin was still #1 on the charts, and you get the picture. Well, speaking how shitty Florida is, Mar-a-Lago has been partially shut down due to a COVID-19 outbreak. Sorry, COVID-19? More like Karma-19. And I have to say, this pandemic has been rough, but there are times when COVID-19 decides to be real cool. Thanks, COVID. Now, if you could just swing by Donald Jr.'s place, I would appreciate it. Well, it finally happened. President Joe Biden, that's still so delicious to say. It's like taking a bite of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich your mom made where she cut off the crust. Yeah, that good. Anyway, President Biden finally had his first Air Force One stumble going up the steps. Say what you want, it's still not as bad as Trump's toilet paper foot. And at least when he falls up. Hey, someone calls Chevy Chase, see if he's still alive. Here's a chance for a great comeback. You know, I'm surprised this doesn't happen more often. These men are over 70 years old, and we're making them climb 4 flights of stairs to an airplane. I'm surprised there isn't a stair lift for Air Force One at this point. Make it easy on these guys. They got a tough job. They don't need to be climbing stairs in front of the whole world. No. And that's this week's headlines.